What up, people? To you live from Australia. So you got the destructive duo, the Foss brothers. We're here to do some grudge match stuff. So we got our first game off the bat. We've got Dion versus Actor. So a little bit of an intro to this. Actor flew to Chicago last year. Last year and spanked Dion. So Dion did everything he could just not to get pantsed and lose
Really, is
200
why he's
nil.
here. He's not
Really?
here to stream
Yeah, he's not
anything,
here to stream
get
the System
revenge.
Open. He's here to get revenge. So that's what we're looking at today. So I'll get Jaren to give you a bit of a run through of the. I'm Travis. This is Jaren. So we're Aussies, previous World Top Cup players, each of us. So has-beens. Yeah, we're no good at this game anymore. So I'll get Jaren to give you a run through of their squads. So I think, do they get to pick? I'm just going to read. I don't know what they do. This is CIS. This is an irrelevant faction to me. So I'm just going to read the cards, and you guys can fill in the blanks. So there's no Initiative 6 in this squad, in this faction. So I don't know.
No good.
I don't know anything about them. So
So you got Actors running General Grievous, so he's probably going to flank with that. DBS 404. What does he even do?
is that the Suicide Bomber guy? He's Suicide Bomber. So
Okay. We weren't going to say it.
we're not going to say that. We're not going to say anything about Actor running Suicide Bombers.
So he's got DBS 404 and 3 of the Union Bombers. DBS is
As you can see, it's a pretty casual event, as dictated by our viz.
oh, mine does. I don't have mine anymore. We got Dion running Finn, Poe.
Oh, I think there's a chat window just here. Yeah, there we go.
Sweet. We got Dion on Finn, Poe, Greer, and Kova. This one's pretty self-explanatory.
This is a pretty classic Resistance squad right now, I think so. We got a question guy in chat here, Adair42. Is Dion playing more on his world tour than he does at his home? Yes. Yes, he is.
I have played 6 games.
6 games since you came to Australia, or?
No, no. This will be my 3rd game in Australia. I played 1 game in Buenos Aires. I played
Wow, it really is a world tour.
2 games in Poland.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of games. He's doing a lot of games. He's doing a lot. But this should be a good game. Actor won the New Zealand National.
National Championship.
Yeah, we're going to say
National-
that National Championship. It was legit. In the end, it was legit.
Not played CIS. I've never played this list. Right, and Dion is trying to get me with the crutch list.
It still counts. Winning is winning, mate. Winning is winning. Actor is probably the man responsible for having double tap dash nerfed. So I think he played 4 games straight at New Zealand Nationals, where he only played for a total of 60 minutes. So that gives you a bit of an idea. And he spent more time commentating than he did playing at the New Zealand Nationals. So this should be interesting. So Actor's usually a pretty good player. Dion's pretty good. So it should be a good game. I'm kind of rooting for Dion. I never like seeing Actor win, so
No, never.
I shouldn't say that. He's my teammate, so
That's right. But this
Not till
weekend,
Monday.
mortal enemies.
yeah. Yeah, you're my teammate on Monday, Actor. As of this weekend, you're my mortal enemy. So he's getting his box of goodies out, so you got any questions? Just
Table button.
add away. We'll get the table going in a sec, so we'll wait till these guys kick off. So you just get to look at us in the meantime. Greetings from Gold Coast. Nice.
Does that say thanks for the beard?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. I thought about growing mine out. Like people don't know, Jaren and I actually work together as well.
I
So
thought
we're
that
both-
was grown out.
I hate you. So Jaren and I actually work together as well. 6 Justas. Well, people got to do what they got to do.
It double
Wait.
downs on one style of play. So if your team is weak to that style of play, you're going to really struggle in New Zealand. So that's why I have an issue with it. New South Wales is weak to nothing, so we don't care.
Christoph, tuned in from Sweden, mate. I haven't seen you since the Commonwealth Open, which Scum and Villainy conveniently swept under a rug
Yeah,
after
after we
the
smashed them.
Commonwealth destroyed everybody else, so all
was
the
literally nothing
podcasts,
left.
and yeah, it was pretty average showing for everybody else. I mean, yeah, they can run 6 Justers, like, that's fine. We tried
Yeah.
to run 6 Aces, but we changed it up at the last minute, so
Ooh,
we're just getting a snack delivery, so
thank you very much.
thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry if this is on the mic.
My God, that's crunchy.
It's very crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of beers flowing here. We got our local man Rob Isles has cooked up a couple kilos of pulled pork. I think he's got 3 whole briskets or something in there as well. So we got brisket, beers. I think Vernon dropped off a bottle of Black Label. So got some more of the boys showing up. Marcus has got the
casually
beers.
putting property of Onyx out there.
Yeah. Oh God.
How many points are each of those bombers?
They are 41, 32, 32, 32.
Grievous is 60. Not saying you should kill Grievous first, but he's 60.
I'm gonna get one of
Actually,
these bad
Grievous
boys.
is probably the hardest one to kill there, to be honest.
Oh, the pulled pork is good. Trust me. Rob
Have you
is
ever-
so Rob's brother is actually a like judge.
Yeah,
I guess
barbecue
barbecue
judge.
judge. So, the meat coming out of Rob's house is
It runs in the family.
it's good. It's very good.
That Grievous is actually going to be like really hard to kill.
Yeah, he's gonna be
You
hard
ever
to deal
tried
with.
kill one with that impervium plating and that Solus one going off?
Yeah, you just give up.
Oh no,
Well, you can kill it,
kill
but
it,
it takes a while. What is he like? So what? Impervium plating's like what? 2 extra health,
you can discard 2 shift crits.
and Solus 1 is
You can reroll if you're not in their arc.
no. That's Grievous's ability, isn't it?
No, I don't know. You see, you can tell how much I look at CIS. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that's what I had.
No initiative 6. No bueno. No interest.
bueno.
But how about that Sun Fac coming out? Now we're talking.
Oh.
Now I've got some interest in that faction with Sun Fac coming
Good
out.
luck ever beating me with that.
Yeah.
Who play tested that garbage?
Yeah. Who did that? Who play
Hey,
tested
we
that
tried
guy?
to stop it.
Alright, hit the table button. It's party time.
Throughout you are to reroll a green tails. Okay, we're kicking off. Thank you, Paradis. Thanks for that, mate. So, schooling us noobs. Did you just start the table up?
No, I haven't hit anything yet.
All right, we're going to switch to the table. So, you don't have to look at our beautiful faces anymore. So, here we go. Actor on the left, Dion on the right. So, we've got property of Onyx, auto thruster clouds. One of the guys just sitting there.
Yeah, I was right.
I really like Grievous. I really wish Grievous was initiative 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'd be
this
awesome
it
as an
just seems
initiative
silly
5.
that he's initiative 4. If he was initiative 5,
They really hamstrung
be an
him.
exceptional ship. But initiative 4, he's kind of
Weak.
yeah,
You say it. It's weak.
he's hamstrung with it. So Dion going for the classic 2-2.
Tactically, if I'm Dion, I grab all the rocks I can and get rid of them so you
Yeah.
can't grappling strut it.
Yeah, offload, get rid of him. So how do you deploy your rocks?
Try and build a triangle.
Yeah, I try to
Um,
build a triangle. I think let me use this pointer. So I always try to get that. So
That's interesting because I always try to get a tighter one like that.
I mean, yeah. So similar things. So basically, you're looking at, you've got a small pocket of protection here.
Yep.
And, you know, generally there's another rock there, another rock there, or I'll put one in red, where Dion's putting one. So you end up looking at
It's really hard to flank you.
this kind of setup. And let me change. I'll stick to the, what color am I going to go? Let me offload. So I'll just draw in red. So where I'm expecting rocks to be something like that. So especially for Dion, he's probably going to set up in the, I would assume Actor's going to set up in the upper corner.
No, he'll deploy down the bottom with the rocks.
No, he's got grappling struts. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're assuming Actor's going to be the bottom. So it only ever gives them an avenue of approach through the middle, up the side, and realistically, unless you're Actor, this is not an option. Too long, and you limit yourself in your maneuverability options. So
Yeah.
you sort of force. Every game of Xing is the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not worrying about, anything fancy or untoward coming in. Though grappling struts I've never seen in a game, or landing
It'll
struts.
be interesting to see this.
This will be interesting to see how Actor uses these. So,
I don't think Actor's seen them either, so
hey Actor, have you read the landing struts card? Has Actor read the landing struts card before?
It's been explained to me, apparently.
So when you're on the rock, you can basically shift 90 degrees at a time.
Seems strong.
Direction.
Seems pretty strong. I've never actually attempted to read the card because it's too long. But I've just had people explain it to me. No, it's okay. I've just had people explain it to me. So
do they still get the obstructor bonus if they're shooting through the rock?
I think it's similar to Trick Shot with Kira in that they get
All the good stuff.
they
and
get all the
bad
good stuff and none of the bad. So I think it's pretty good. So we're assuming Actor's just going to putt around this section. Dion's probably going to come that way with
The big three.
the big three. Now, do you flank with Poe or do you flank with Greer? Me personally, I actually tend to put Poe in amongst
Yeah.
and let Greer do his thing. But
I would have Poe just slightly to the side, but not really flanking. I'd have Greer coming around the back.
yeah, that seems pretty strong. 1 point semi-predictable collision detector. But you could spend 0 points and just take
A bit.
gas clouds,
Yeah.
and then no one cares about rocks. So Dion setting up to joust with the A-wing. I don't think he is, but
No, he'll turn away.
he'll turn away and he'll probably reconnect.
I think Greer is my favourite A-wing.
Oh, Greer's amazing. She's really good.
Is it a she?
Yeah, apparently she's a bit of a babe as well. So
Ooh.
I haven't seen anything to do with it. So
Definitely my favourite.
yeah. So
We've
we're
got
still
our
setting up.
grudge match coming up, don't we?
Do you want us to press start when you start?
It's start now.
Or the start's coming?
Technically,
Let me just find that's the stream deck.
that's
that
behind the
bit.
chat, I think.
If I just, I'll just go here.
There it is.
Okay, you guys ready to start?
Almost.
Oh,
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 Greer. Hello.
yeah, right.
Greer is a bit of a babe.
Yeah. Actor commenting on how garbage those dials are compared to what he's used to.
They're not great. All right, boys, I'm going to start the timer if you're happy.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, timer's on. GG, have fun. And let's... Once I find the stream...
So we got our grudge match coming up as well, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a grudge match coming up. What do you find?
I don't know. I've been told it's first order.
Interesting. Cool, cool, cool,
Kylo.
cool, 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 cool.
Kylo and a mega bid.
And you probably have to stick something else in there. You have to be 2 ships minimum,
yeah.
don't you?
What's the cheapest ship there is?
Base FO, yeah.
No. Yeah, probably no.
No, Kylo Tavson.
No, I'll probably go Kylo Tavison and something else.
Yeah, so for
Tavson's
guys
too
just
good to leave
tuning
at
in,
home.
this is a grudge match between Actor and Dion. Actor flew to Chicago last year, and Dion's words, not mine, spanked Dion. And really, this is the only reason Dion's in Australia. He's actually he's not here to stream the System Open. He's here for vengeance. That's why it's a grudge match, people. So it's on. I don't
Well,
believe
Actor
Actor
pretty
cho-
much went to Chicago, landed, spanked them, and then got on a plane and left.
Yeah, so he had no chance to.
Return serve.
Oh, it's spelt Khan, but it's pronounced Khan.
Sorry, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Right? Like, at all. Right? You guys mocked me up this list, so I lose.
Actor already trying to soften the blow. So there's the handshake. It's off. 73 minutes to go. So let's see if Actor turns off the table. Coward. Coward. So we'll see if we picked it correct. I think that's Poe at the top of the screen. I think so.
Yes.
Finn. What do you think of Finn?
Strong.
Probably the best resistance ship to come out in a long time. I think.
Yeah. With how he interacts with the strain token, extremely strong.
Yeah,
Put 3PO or Perceptive Copilot on him, and he's
phenomenal.
unbelievable.
And Kova with Leia.
Sadly, he doesn't have Perceptive Copilot or
Ooh.
so.
But he's managed to fit in.
I mean, he's got Leia.
Has your Finn just got heroic on it?
Just heroic. Slim Finn.
That's
Slim Finn.
Slim Finn.
Slim Finn.
That's
well, he's just
upsetting.
got one focus token instead of 1,000, so that's all right. So it turns out Dion actually did set up to joust with the
No,
A-wing.
they've one forwarded. That's already it's hard for them to turn around. I mean, I know they can go onto that rock, but it'd be difficult for them to even threaten Greer.
It'll
So
be
if I
interesting.
was Greer, then I would have just kept going straight down that board edge.
Yeah,
Another
tuck
five-
in behind.
Another 5 next turn, I would have been straight in behind.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's a long time for these guys to come in this way, so...
You reckon they'll come through there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because he's bringing Grievous around, so...
What's
Yeah,
the dial like on the transport?
it's all right. It's got one forward.
Slow.
Best move in the game.
Not wrong about that.
It's got a K-turn.
So if you could pay
It's
for a
got one
10-point upgrade on an Imperial ship, would you pay 10 points for a 1 forward or heroic?
Oh, heroic. Heroic every time.
The 1 forward's better, but the heroic just feels good.
Oh, I would pay for heroic.
Feels good.
I don't know if there's a limit on how much I would pay for heroic.
Oh,
on my
like if you were
Finn
Anakin
TFL.
and you had heroic?
Oh.
Ooh.
Phenomenal. So I feel for all you guys in America tuning in. I think it's late?
Yeah.
Probably around midnight or less or earlier. I'm a night shift worker myself, so I know how that feels. There you go. So it's midnight in Las Vegas, and I think Dion said it was about 2 a.m. in Chicago. So
Ugh.
yeah, that's brutal. That is not a vinyl mat. That's the 2017 Australian Nationals mat that was produced. Oh, Japan. I love Japan. Did my black belt grading in Japan, actually. My first and my second done, so
I'm jealous. Mine were all done in Australia.
yeah. It's a beautiful place. Okinawa. Love Okinawa. Yeah, midnight in LA. Suva, Fiji time. Fiji time goes a lot slower, though, so...
Yeah, they're probably 3 days behind us.
Yeah. Still catching up. Yeah, it was a really nice mat. So they produced it for the Queensland National Championship. Yeah, 2017. So you go, Raven Cat offering to take us out. How good is the X-Wing community?
That's the best.
I went to Italy. When did I go to Italy? 2000.
I don't know. You proposed to your missus there. You should know the answer to this.
I hope she's not. I hope she's not listening. I hope she's not listening.
I'm not going to dig
I'm
you out
gonna.
of this.
I'm
mate.
gonna say it was 2017 March, and with
Wrong.
Filippo.
No, I'm kidding. It was right.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, yeah. So Filippo, the sort of head Italian guy, mate, took me out for drinks, wine, food. Went to this restaurant that had all these chefs that all played X-wing, and
That sounds great.
it was really good. Yeah, it was like a fusion of Italian and Japanese tapas. So it was very good. Yeah, Filippo is unreal. He's actually got an Australian wife, so that's how.
Yeah, Filippo's unreal.
Yeah,
All
Filippo.
my trips have all just been to the States. What, Gen Con, Worlds, twice.
Yep.
Gen Con, I think, was probably my favourite.
There was that time in
The
Istanbul.
first Worlds was the best, but like... Oh, no, I'm talking about X-Week trips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gen Con, there's that photo of me with Chris Allen's pillow.
That's a weird pillow, man. That's a weird
Yeah,
pillow.
He didn't buy it. They, a couple of the other crate guys bought it, and they were like, do you want a bag for this? And they went, nope. Just took it straight to Chris and went, it's yours.
Not just tappers in Finland. We've got beer here in Australia as well, so 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. somewhere, so feel free to crack one
Good
and
enough.
watch this Fight Club. So there's more stuff happening on screen. Actor is...
You say really more stuff happening here? I mean, like... I mean, the target... Okay, so what's the name of that droid thing again? Probe droid?
That's the probe droid.
I don't mind that.
It's pretty cheeky.
Yeah. Set you up for a big alpha strike for those ones. It really helps them get across the line. So...
Yeah, a lot of Asian countries have got quite a lot of trouble with their support from FFG. I know Singapore... You guys probably tell me Singapore has like no FFG support or something to do with...
They've got a grand championship this year.
It's something to do with Disney. It's not something to do with FFG. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with Disney, if I remember somebody telling me about it. It's not it's not to do with yeah, they got FFG support now, but I mean like
It's only 5 years late.
yeah, it's only 5 years late.
Good.
Yeah,
Dion's
Bandel.
Dion's got a good spidey sense.
Yeah.
Good
You know what?
spidey sense.
You know the old saying? Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
So if I'm Dion with Greer, to be straight up honest with you, I'm just going to
Yeah.
just
Very
come
smart.
straight back around.
Very smart. Because you're
Just stall
assuming
it out.
that. Okay, you be red from now on, and I'll be yellow. Okay. So red is Jaren, yellow is Travis. Yellow is the Australian national champion colour.
Is it really, though?
Well, green, really. Green and yellow. But you wouldn't know anything about that, mate.
No, I remember I had to leave.
That's
I
true.
couldn't finish today.
That's true. Yeah, we'll look after him. There'll be no drop bears around Dion. He's already been patting... Did you get to cuddle a koala, or...? Yeah, you got to cuddle a koala. Then
got to cuddle a
got to cuddle a kangaroo as well. So
A fully grown one?
it didn't try to box him.
Oh, that's nice.
Mid-size.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, that's probably
It was a red one? Yeah. Jeez.
wallaby. A wallaby, sorry.
I was picturing a fully grown red.
Yeah. So if you ever see a fully grown kangaroo in the wild, there's a good chance that you're going to have to tone up on
Looks
your
like
boxing
Terry Crews.
boxing skills because they're going to go, yeah. It looks a little bit like Terry Crews with hair
And red.
and red. So,
And more muscles.
yeah, Cairns is really good. Got that big lagoon in the middle of town. Gilligan's. Oh, it's a good party place in Gilligan's in Cairns.
Looking for a good time.
They do really well. So he's going
Does
to
it
try
actually
and...
get obstructed?
Yeah, I guess so. It rolls like normal. So first roll of the game, trying to destroy the probe droid. And he's going to use optics.
Nasty.
And actor,
Oh,
so close. He's upset, but really, can you be? I don't know. Seemed like a good roll to me.
that's a pretty good roll. If you had a focus.
Yeah, we had last night in Sydney as much rain in one night as we do again in a month.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Funny story. So last night, Jaren and I were working at the airport in Sydney, and poor Jaren,
Yeah.
he's outside changing wheels and fixing this engine on this 737. He's in so much rain. Like he looked wetter than if he'd had a shower.
I drove home in my underwear.
Drove home in his underwear. That's how wet his clothes were. I was working in, being the electrical man I am, I'm working inside. Nice,
cabin.
air conditioned. Any chance of getting the chat on the overlay?
On the overlay,
I'm just going to say
there is a way to do that, but everybody doesn't behave enough to do that.
no one behaves enough to do
You
that.
have
So
to show us some good behavior before
Yeah.
we do it.
Some of them.
We're on a good behavior. You guys lost your privileges, so.
Sorry, boys.
Also, I have no idea how to do it, so.
Plus, it's Twitch chat.
Yeah, it's Twitch chat. Could be bad. So we got Wyatt unplugged. So that's Brad. Unfortunately, Brad can't
he's really sick.
come up.
He's
Sick.
really sick. Yeah.
So Brad's been a
Is it
staple of.
really a big event in Australia without Brad there?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's
He's the man who
slightly
took-
sadder, but yeah.
It's definitely sadder. He's the man who took Ion Cannon Dash to great success. The only success, really.
Did you lose to that?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Can you actually be an Australian champion with losing to Iron Cannon Dash?
Yes.
Well,
Though my trophy says otherwise.
you're not my champion.
You're not my hero.
Not my hero. I'll have you know that I didn't lose to that.
You didn't play it.
but
You didn't play it.
didn't lose to it.
That's unfortunate, mate. So, yeah, hopefully you get better. You're on the up and up. You know, if you feel better at about 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, you can always
Yeah,
drive
maybe
up.
he screws up.
You can make it here in time. We'll find you a bed. Or you just sleep at the venue. Just
Yeah.
roll up some X-Wing mats as a pillow. Get
Roll up
enough
the
of
other
them as
half
a
them
mattress.
Yeah. You probably do it.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it. All right, so Actor proving what a top pilot he is by ramming everything. So there's a method to his madness. So he really... okay. So Actor firmly staying in amongst.
He'll stay there.
Yeah.
He's
He doesn't
gonna
want to
stay
go. He doesn't want to go. Do I give a warning point out for not engaging fast enough? Like,
yeah, is this fortressing?
is this fortressing? Like,
Technically left my zone.
I'm also out of the zone. I'm out of the zone.
Just quietly this weekend, if anybody asks to share my components
yeah, we share yours.
or accuses me of fortressing because we haven't engaged on the first turn, they might get car parked. He was stuck in the car park, just laid out,
Yeah, I
having
love
a
that.
snooze.
Let's all share components. Yeah, we'll share yours. You're not touching my stuff.
That's right.
Or if somebody comes
Use the
up
world's
and
dice.
doesn't bother bringing any
Only for the
components,
worthy. Then I'll buy the dice app and I'll download it.
2 points for fortressing. So, is there a way to display penalty points on the screen here?
Actor's already at 5.
Access of 5. Is that disqualification level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Switching to red for
Tom-
Jaren.
from Dion, Poe, here, the other two, here, and no, I don't agree with that at all.
I would actually switch that.
Yeah,
I would take the other two down that way.
I would have rock reared like that.
Yeah. So let's do it again. Poe. These boys. And then Greer.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-point attack. I don't even know what Actor's doing, so I can't tell you where he's going to go because I don't understand fundamentally his ships.
No clue.
I'm assuming he's just going
If
to
he,
sit on
w-
rocks.
if he was using the grappling struts right now, or the landing struts, basically Dion would have to do all of his attacks swiping. He would not be able to directly approach that.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'd be doing. Just hitting him with the side
Actor's
of the
got
firearm.
energy shells. Wow, this is news to me. Energy shells, man.
Yeah.
First time I played against them, they caught me off guard. So much so that I lost that game.
Hang your
It's
head in
got-
shame.
Deleted by those things. Wait, did I lose them? No, I played against Marcus. And my
your
Anakin-
Anakin soloed 6 of them.
My Anakin did Anakin things, that's right. But pretty much 99% of my list was destroyed. I think Anakin had 1 health or something. Is that right, Marcus? Yeah, yeah. Scarring it from your memory.
I see it.
Actor calling
absolutely.
slow play. Firmly being put in his place by Abby.
He put the rocks there. He put them there. Right.
What's the defense on these bombers? 2?
Two,
Two? Yeah.
2 agility, yeah.
if you don't get a couple ships shooting one, that might actually be a tough nut to crack.
Well,
if
'cause
you-
they
if you're
share
just
all
gonna
their-
swipe everything,
And they
that's
share
annoying.
their tokens as well.
You want them to. If you can make them spend all their tokens in defense, you're
win.
winning that game.
Yeah, energy shells don't hurt as much then.
Yeah.
They require a calculator shoot. There we go.
Problem solved.
I'm figuring it out. This is pretty much how all my X-Wing games go.
Yeah.
Just putter around in the end zone.
People tell me their list, and I go, I don't know what you just said, but all I know is I have Suntir over here, and I'm probably going to win this game.
Yeah, well,
I'm probably
we'll
gonna
get
win
there in
this.
the end. We'll
I'll
get there in the end.
but
Yeah, they can be pretty durable, you know, like 2 agility, so you got 25% chance of 2 pictures, 50% chance of 1 picture.
Yep.
So multiple tokens. Yeah, pretty tanky.
Yeah,
So if
take a hit.
there's any mathematicians in the chat, they'll probably correct me on that, but that's just my general head sim.
Suntir is really interesting right now because he's the least amount of threat, but he's also the biggest threat on the table.
Who told you
To
that?
quote Morgan.
To quote Morgan.
To quote
Yeah.
Morgan. I never really thought of it like that, but it actually makes perfect sense.
He's the worst and best ship
Yes.
to be playing against.
Yeah.
One damage on everybody until you actually engage. Oh shit.
Yeah, the Calculate Fiesta. So these guys are more durable. They're 5 health apiece. Grievous is, I don't know, 7?
Plus 2 discarded crits, yeah.
9?
Potentially, but if they're directs, it's 11.
So he's a large base and a small base ship.
Yep.
Seems good.
I played Grievous when he first came out and just found myself extremely frustrated with him.
Because he's not a 5. Needs to be a 5.
Yeah.
Not us.
Don't look at us.
Not us. Not us. I can tell you why he costs what he costs, but I can't tell you why he does what he does. So, can we get some So we got the Australian system open this weekend. So we got what 300 players.
I think 300 is the number. Yeah.
300. So we got guys flying in from Singapore,
New Zealand.
New Zealand. I've just noticed something. Sorry, my train of thought was destroyed. I'm looking at Dion's laptop, and the top right corner, he's got a photo of me, and I'm like, why is there a photo of me on Dion's laptop?
Because I have a.
The Fight Club overlay. Yeah, I got it.
You're also very pretty.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I think I can see my little boy in there. He's the prettier one, so.
I see that now.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? What's going on?
You got something to tell us, Dion?
There's a picture of you on there too, man.
You're the
sorry.
100. You're the 100. I noticed there's no picture of Actor, though, which I understand. You don't want to get put on. You just don't want to get put on any watch lists. Did I go there? I went there.
You went there.
I went there. How you going, Fundin? So yeah, we got the Australian system open this weekend. We got 300 players. We got players flying in from Singapore, Malaysia, New Zealand, Western Australia, which is basically their own country. Like, it's so far away. Like, I would see people that live in America more than I would see people that live in Western Australia. Like,
Correct.
it's just, yeah, it may as well be
You
its
got some
own section.
predictions. What's some big players we got coming in?
Is Justin here for the system? So we've got Justin Fua. He's the current world champion? No.
One before.
Previous. Who won the last? Simeon Delapino won the last one. So we've got Justin, who is the
Previous. World champ.
previous world champion. So he won with the double jumps.
Yeah. I was
Double
there.
jumps.
I know.
Yeah, you were there. You were top 16 that year.
Julian Hood.
Julian Hood. He's come back to...
I'm not scared of Julian.
Yeah. We're not scared of Julian. So Julian's been cleaning it up in Europe and UK, but he was forged in fire in Australia, so
Right.
he was forged down here. So he's just taken the Australian flavour of X-Wing and he's taken it to the world. So, without talking us up, I would actually say that Australia has the best X-Wing in the world.
On average, yeah.
on average.
There's a lot of good
Yeah,
players down here.
we've got a smaller
Smaller player base, so
smaller player base, but the player base is quite a high level. So, as Dion now understands, by the time we get to the Worlds, we're just too jet lagged to play effectively.
correct.
It's 24 hours door to door.
Locals coming in.
Locals, so we've got
myself,
Morgan
you,
Reed, previous Worlds
Tom
runner up.
Harper, current national
Where has
runner-up.
beens, mate? Where has beens?
I still go 5-1.
Shane Mock, that guy. I'm not sure, but I know I've heard his name before. Alex Watkins is coming out from European. He's from Singapore, isn't he? Yeah. So we got Alex Watkins coming out. Alex Watkins actually the Asmodee organised play director guy.
Yep.
He's actually staying around an extra week. He's going to play in our Australian or Oceanic team championships, I guess.
championship,
So,
For which we're going to win.
yeah,
He's going to get a taste of New South Wales.
we're not going to go easy on him. That's
Absolutely
for sure.
not. We're
not
going to
gonna
put him
go-
against Morgan.
Yeah, we're going to put him against Morgan. So,
What did Morgan say? He's going to sell him the FFG World Team Championships while he watches the light fade from his eyes.
stay tuned for that tournament. That'll be good. So, yeah, we're trying to get Alex to get on board with setting up. So, Dion's just gone to the European Team Championships. We've got the Oceanic Team Championships. We're trying to get Alex to a World Team Championships. So, like
FFG.
maybe the week before Worlds, we set it up, get all the teams in. So, is Coruscant still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coruscant is gonna be a team. Whoever is the winner of this one, either Tyler Tippett or that person will be the captain of Team America / Australia versus
Ooh.
Europe, basically.
Team
No-
America
no
/ Australia.
competition.
Yeah, or Australia / America. You know.
No.
No, It's too
You
late.
guys are clearly the greater
You
country. It's
can't
okay.
take back what you've said.
Flying against Morgan. How would you describe flying against Morgan?
Calculating.
Unnerving.
It is unnerving when he hands you the template that you're about to put down,
Every single round. Every
Yeah.
single round.
which I actually think is part of his trap, because then people actually start to do less than optimal moves to try and counteract that,
And it works
which
against you.
makes it so much worse for you.
Yeah, it works against you. As you can see, we're kind of trying to fill in the blanks here. There's not a lot happening on this stream
there is
right now.
literally nothing.
I actually
happening.
forgot they were playing. I forgot they were playing. So,
Just trying
yeah,
to
Morgan
make-
is calculated. So, he's an infantry major.
Yep.
So, he's got a very diverse background in combat tactics. So,
Yep.
I would arguably think, without being biased, that he's probably the best X-Wing player in the world.
I would absolutely agree with that.
And we've played against,
I've played Duncan, I've played Morgan, I've played Paul, played
Nand.
Nand.
I haven't played Justin yet.
He was saved from me at that Worlds.
I'm not stuck in.
We will play Justin next weekend.
Oh, yeah, we will play Justin.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
He's on Team Singapore.
Team Singapore. Actually, Team Singapore's got one squad that was really interesting. The CIS squad in the Team Singapore.
Is that
It's
the
very
Invading Shark
interesting.
Spam one, like what we're witnessing in front of us?
Yeah, but just more of them.
More of
Plus,
them?
I think there was like a Darth Sidious, or not Sidious,
Dooku, isn't it?
Dooku or something to go with it. So.
Yeah.
Paul Johnson coming in from New
Yeah,
Zealand.
Paul's coming in.
Zach Matthews, we're pretty happy about that.
But, Paul coming in. No Miranda.
No Miranda. What's he going to do?
What's
Well,
he
maybe
gonna do?
no, there is Miranda. I guess he could play
Well,
Miranda.
he could play Miranda, if he wanted to lose. No, Miranda's actually not half bad. It'll be interesting to see what Paul brings. He always brings some weird version of a squad,
Yeah.
of a meta staple.
People that haven't travelled for X-Wing, I can only encourage you to travel for X-Wing. It's a great community worldwide. You can always get a game, places where people will look after you. Actor has got his hands on CIS, so he's got grappling struts and...
Actor doesn't know what he has his hands on.
He's still trying to figure it out. Is there any of those bounties here, mate? me up.
They are, but they're a long way away.
What's that? Thanks, dude. What are you after? Oh, yeah. Dion's so bored with the pace of play that he's...
Getting his phone for entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to moderate my Facebook.
What are you doing, Dion? Putting a movie on?
What he's doing is he's getting a chess club, which is what he normally does to other people. So
Hmm.
you're gonna get a few points put up on screen. Slow playing. I'm not slow playing. I'm on the rock. I'm doing exactly. He put them there.
Hey, if actor had everything on a rock, for example, nothing moves, right? Game state hasn't changed.
No, he did move.
But I'm saying, what if he just didn't even bother turning them, right? Game state hasn't changed. Do you think there'll be a person this weekend that'll cry foul?
I think Grievous is moving, so technically...
You know what I'm saying, though.
I know what you're saying.
But that's the same as. But I believe the judge this weekend said me stalling in the corner with Suntir off somewhere else is the same as.
To say
He's
Grievous
stalling.
was removed, so which is at this stage a possibility
That's
because
probably
he's
gonna
on his
happen.
own heading towards everything. So yeah, I mean,
But how ridiculous! Like you're struggling
People
with this
just-
because it sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
people just need to harden up. Like it's
Correct.
different parts of the game. You're not going to overextend when it's in a bad position for
Why
yourself.
would you ever do that?
I mean, if you're K turning on a board edge and doing nothing,
Sure.
yeah, sure, that's you're not
But
engaging.
what's the difference between K turning on a board edge and doing nothing and sitting on rocks?
We didn't take landing strikes to not sit on rocks.
Correct.
So
But I'm trying to highlight how ridiculous the argument is. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Fortressing is just your ships in the corner not moving. If it's not that, it is not fortressing. All right, here we go. Something
we
might
go.
happen now.
here we go. Actor is excited.
So we got Finn coming up back. Poe is.
Down here.
Has Poe moved yet? No, not yet.
He's here. So possibly, I would assume Poe is gonna bank boost, face that way.
I'd probably just one forward on Poe to be honest, and barrel roll to go where you need to.
The thing is, though, like the way those landing struts are set up, if Poe approaches from this way,
He'll get smashed.
they just turn,
That's what I mean. You just want one forward and barrel roll.
and this
It's-
guy's gonna come in.
yeah,
So
it's a trap. You get energy shelled out of
Yeah.
existence.
hopefully his spidey sensors are telling him not to go in there. Actor slow playing, staring at the table. So he's umming and ahhing about Grievous here.
He's realizing how much trouble he's in with his Grievous right now.
Grievous is in trouble.
Do you think he'll figure out that a barrel roll with a focus to crack shot is probably his best option?
I mean, you got this little guy up here. Let's see if I can draw a rough appreciation of Finn. Is going to lay the hammer down right there. You know what I mean? So,
But it's not the Finn that we know and love down here.
yeah, but it's still good.
The thin Finn.
Still gonna be good. Still going to have
Is
a
he
focus
really
token.
Thor's hammer, or do you think he'd just be like a little tiny hammer?
Well, I mean, I could have driven a lot. I mean, that's a small Thor's hammer. I think actors just figured out that that's Finn, so...
You've got about 10 minutes. This is going to go on for a while. Abby.
Mostly I just want to share it to Australia.
It is approved. It's all good.
Yeah, so he could like just boost. I'm not going to say it because I know he's listening to me. He's pretending to look at the table, but he's actually listening to what I'm saying to try and gain insight into what he should do. So I'm just going to wait till he. I'm going to wait.
We'll wait.
We'll wait. But I think he's going to boost.
That won't get him out of that arc.
Yeah, but he gets out of his arc for the
Yeah, it doesn't show. Like,
rerolls or whatever.
if you go into post,
We'll give him a bit. He's still got shields and impervium plating and everything. If he rolls across, activates crack shot. Put a big pimp. There you go.
We're gonna go ahead and open those wings.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dion saying the classic, hello there. So we have to be a little bit quiet now because they can. We're not sitting that far away.
Cheat. We're not saying they're going to cheat, but they're going to cheat.
Yeah, they're cheating. So can we get some gunboats in the chat if we should give out some penalty points?
It's in the chat.
Which country will win the System Open? Anyone's guess, man.
You want to play by the numbers? An Australian.
Yeah, play by the numbers. There's yeah, we got some
250 of
gunboats.
us.
We got heaps of gunboats, so we got some penalty points coming out for these boys.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is. That is that Dion? Is that other face? I think that's
Please
Dion.
tell me that's Dion.
My wings were open. My wings were, so it would have been 3 dice either way. Then stress.
You know what the biggest struggle is going to be this weekend?
Alright, pew pew.
They're using Cryodex.
Oh,
The worst of worst programs for running
that's
tournaments.
terrible.
Now, Tome is the worst.
Tome.
Is it?
Actually, sorry, I take it back. Tome.
Tome is the worst.
Tome is the worst. So, list archetypes we're expecting. We'll just do this round and we'll talk about it. So we're shooting Grievous.
Ooh, don't.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
so
did you change that to a crit? Or did you change that to a hit? Yeah. So 2 hits. One penalty point for cheating. You just you lose your next game, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a program, an Australian guy actually invented called Tabletop.
tabletop CO. Yeah.
Yeah, TO. So it's yeah, look it up. I'll type it in the chat actually.
So I am first player, so we'll take the range 1 shot there.
That's it.
It's in the chat. So if you're running tournaments, check it out. I'm not plugging it, but it's probably the best. People can submit their
Ooh, big roll.
big roll. Act arming and ironing about taking damage.
Oh,
The reroll takes 2. So, I have to do something here. Hang on.
is that a damage card gone onto?
No. That's 404.
Yeah, 2 damage.
2 shields.
Down to 3 hull. Kova.
Didn't there. So Grievous actually taking a
Found it.
bit of punishment there. Looks like out of range, so in range of that guy.
3 dice because I did a raid.
Yeah, so Grievous lost a bit. This is not the open. This is a grudge match. This is a serious grudge match. This is the only reason Dion's here. Ooh, actor rolling.
showing off his
Natties. Why people hate playing against actor. Ooh. Maybe I'm gonna hate playing against Dion as well. So he loses 1 shield on. Was that on Poe? Was that on Poe? Oh, Kova. Kova lost a shield.
Oh shit, you're right. So we'll go ahead and add the blank.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Big
go.
Crit.
It's close. So, Finn doing Finn things, but
Can't he add a? Couldn't he take a strain and add a focuser?
well, he rolled 2 blanks. Add the blank. He's already done the
Oh,
first.
he
He's already had
yeah,
an
sorry,
opportunity.
yeah.
You only get 1 opportunity. So,
Silly actor.
this is in Sydney, yes.
We will shelt his ass.
incoming energy shells. Actor trying to figure out exactly what energy shells are,
That's a crit.
and that's a crit.
It's still a crit. That's a crit.
Don't you change it to a crit? Yeah, change it to a crit. I don't even know how the faction works. How am I telling you how that? So shield, and crit. German crit. Disable power regulator.
Gloucester something something.
Wait. Loose stabilizer. So whatever that said, it's actually loose stabilizer. Oh wait, that was Greer. Sorry, I'm putting Greer's shields back. Going to Kovar. 1, 2,
Add card.
3.
Add card. Add crit.
You guys got 37 minutes, so you're about halfway. Has Dion eaten Vegemite yet? Hey Marcus, has Dion eaten Vegemite yet?
Not yet.
You wait. He'll do it on stream tomorrow if we gets enough donos. If you give enough donos to him, he'll eat some Vegemite, alright? So. Yeah,
Scott Jordan, dude, don't
you guys can't see it, but Dion's got a massive setup here. So much stuff. I feel like his luggage for traveling is like
expensive.
expensive. So what's going to win this weekend? What are we expecting? I'm expecting a lot of 4-ship resistance, like Dion's flying, a lot of CIS swarms. Maybe not this. I've not seen this CIS swarm before, but I'm expecting like
Traditional 8-ship.
8-ship CIS swarms. I actually like this one though. You got the tankier guys, so it's pretty good.
Yep.
The suicide guy is not suiciding, so I don't understand that. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's happening. I'll expect a lot of very low bid, low 180 bid like Imperials and Resistant Republic.
Yeah. A lot of 180.
Mid to low 180.
185, something like that. For
Um,
Imperials and Republic.
Rebels wise, Lando, Wedge,
Lando,
Jake.
Wedge, Jake. Maybe a little bit of beef.
Bit of beef.
Probably some
Wedge
Sinker Swarm.
Lando. Some Sinker Swarms. Oh, man. I don't want to see that.
No thanks.
I don't want to see Sinker Swarms. Yeah, so for
We'll get a good
taps,
mix.
we'll get a lot of the Inkies.
They're starting to show up down here. I don't think they're as big.
I'm
I
hoping
think
they're
a
not
lot
as
of
big.
people down here look at them and go, "It's annoying, but that's beatable." I don't think it's as good as everybody thinks it is. If you only shoot
good.
one Inquisitor with one ship every turn, sure, you're going to lose.
Overwhelm me do well.
They're immune to 1 3-dice attack.
Scumwise,
Yeah,
Torkel and
Torkel
friends.
and friends, yeah.
Maybe a bit of Boba Fen. Maybe a bit of Bosk. Like a Bosk.
Yeah.
FO spam. They got the Special Force spam. Yeah, SF spam. Kylo on 3. Quick draw on 3. Yeah, Tavs and quick draw Kylo. It's not that Sinker Swarm isn't so bad to play with. It's depending if they take Rick or Padme with them. If you take Padme with it, it sort of takes that squad into sort of an S tier, like upper tier of the squads. Padme limiting the other teams so much, so it really could go anywhere. But they're the kind of squads that I'm probably expecting to be in the top 32. What are you flying
Tomorrow or tonight?
tonight? I won't ask you tomorrow because
I don't want to give away my secrets.
yeah.
Tonight,
And if you give away your secrets, you give away my secrets. So
Exactly, we're flying the same list.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm told to fly first order, but I kind of wouldn't mind flying my OTC list.
The mic's not on here.
What's
Sunzi
your OTC
Vader, Vermeil.
Wait, I made no swearing on purpose.
Yeah, I don't want to fly against that, so I'm
Okay,
not
so I'll
going to
fly
okay
first
that.
order,
You're flying
okay.
first order. Yeah, I
Alright.
don't want to fly against that.
Yeah, Kylo and 3 SFs probably, or Kylo and Tavison and another one, like probably a quick draw. Or,
Brutal.
yeah, good squad.
Brutal. So things are happening on the stream. Actor moving off the rock with 2 of his guys, but
It's okay, you can put 2 on 1 rock, so
yeah, so good. So good. So he's moving up. So he's got the 1, 2, 3. He's got this big avenue of firing arc that he's looking at.
what do you think he's going to catch in that Corva?
Yeah, he'll probably look at catching Culver. So Finn onto the gas cloud. This is a good turn to punish Finn. Like if he can get
Absolutely.
Finn, then this is one you're on.
Well, depends who shoots him.
Yeah, I think the meta's really
I
interesting.
think next turn's a turn to punish Finn, to be honest.
Yeah, next turn.
His turn, a few of those shots might be covered by that gas cloud, but next turn he's going to move off it, he's going to move through it. I'd be killing... Finn would... If it was me playing this game, Finn would not survive the next turn.
No. I would try to... Sorry. Oh, night shift worker.
Also,
I'm going to circle who I would try to put damage on this round.
yeah, he's kind of
Right
in that,
there.
he's trying in that
Yeah.
nest, isn't he?
He's in the nest, so I would be looking at possibly using old mate here.
2 bank
Block. So we'll see if Actor's picked it or not. Is 1 straight a red maneuver on cover? It's alright. No, I'm joking. Oh. So we're coordinating a focus to Finn. So Actor probably not picking the ideal move there.
That's okay, because he's going to... Even
I said that fairly loud, I know.
it's actually not that bad, to be honest. It blocks the... it might block that 1 bank to the left.
It could block.
Definitely blocks 1 forward, and he's almost immune to Finn's
Yeah,
attack.
Finn can't really hurt him.
Because he's going to have the gas cloud re-rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it blocks.
It actually almost would have been better if that... Well, he was stressed, but if that was the K turn...
I don't think he blocks the 1 forward, the 1 bank. I don't think he blocks it. I think
Depends how far
I think he'll
across he is.
slot it. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
there it is.
no,
So
see,
2 bank,
would have been
Oh.
magical.
light up cover with the re-rolls,
See you later.
crack shot, block Poe, light up Poe.
Jeez, Dion's lucky we're not playing this. Be a very punishing turn for him.
Yes. No layer, so Poe 1 banking in. Probably just target lock focus. So we have 30 minutes left in this game. It's a bit of an update if you're if you think about heading into the event hall in Bankstown. I've heard there's about 50 people there playing in the pod events on the Friday night,
Right
so
now, yep.
or like picking up random games. So
I know there's a couple of the big name guys are out there picking up some random games as we speak.
yeah,
I know Morgan's out there.
so
Tom
post
Harper,
target lock going
Brandon
off here,
Dwyer.
and 3 attempts at it, and forcing a decision here. Two on game on green, so 2 damage on green. So
Oh.
So range 3 through the
It
cloud.
won't. Just shouldn't hurt him at all. He's got to re-roll and thrusters.
Yeah, got optics.
Yeah. Gotta give him an A for
And-
trying.
There's an A for effort, isn't it?
A for effort.
Finn go on the big hit. Here comes the hammer. Is it Thor's hammer, though?
Jeez, Finn's going to just pop off out of nowhere, can't he?
Yeah. Hang on. The suicide droid has a shot. 2 dice against Kovar. Actor proving why he's the bane of everyone's existence. 2 on Kovar. 2 hull left on Kovar.
Actor throwing some shade.
Yeah, actor smack talking.
If I had my list down, I'd be better at the smack talk.
So here comes Finn, the hammer. Is it Thor's hammer?
Yeah,
It is Thor's
baby.
hammer. It is Thor's hammer, baby.
Add another one.
It's going to take
Add
a strain.
freebie.
It's going to take a freebie. It's going to bang that in there. Strain. And spending the focus. Actor proving.
This is not good.
So, actor taking a hit crit. Not a ship crit? Yeah, so he's drawn the ship crit, so he's going to offload that. So, actor taking 1 from Thor's hammer. You did work hard. You did work hard for that. So 1 damage. He got the ship crit, so.
Alright, all you.
We'll do the range 2.
Yep. Come on, Leia. Let's go.
Energy shell his ass.
Energy shells coming in here. Which is this? What color is this?
Green.
So green is firing the energy shell. And it's got no. So he's got a hit crit. Oh, no.
First blood.
Unfortunately, that is going to be Kovar
Crit. Yeah, sure.
with a blinded pilot. But she's gone. She's toast. I mean, she's blind because she's dead.
Yeah.
Really. Let's think of it that way.
It's as blind as you can get.
That's as blind as you can get.
But doesn't the blinded pilot have a force thing on it?
Yeah, you can only spend force tokens for their normal ability.
Doesn't matter. Dead.
Apparently the Germans are cheating and remove that text from their
Stun pilot.
correction. That was stunned pilot.
But the German damage check always says regain 1 shield. So it doesn't-
Oh, okay. The German damage deck always says regain 1 shield. I like it. I need one of those
Can I
damage
have one of
decks.
those?
Yeah, he coordinated with Kovar to give Finn the focus token. So that's big round here. So really,
focus on Poe when I attacked. It was
2
dice. I just don't remember if it was hit blank.
It was blank.
I think it was hit blank. It was hit blank. I'm pretty sure because you had 3 stabs to the chair. I don't think you spent the focus. Actor proving why he will get 5 penalty points this weekend. Trying to bully his opponents into removing tokens.
Heroic? They're not very heroic.
They're not very heroic. What is the schedule for this fight club? We got after this. It's either going to be myself versus Jaren or Marcus versus Abby.
This was primary, right?
So this is primary shooting at Greer. Greer loses a shield. Wow, I didn't see that plinking him down. And last energy shell coming in from what color is this?
Yellow.
Yellow. So
At Greer,
yellow.
this could be dangerous.
Greer. This could be dangerous. So banging a target lock. Ooh, and he can. So he
He's
can.
using the calculate.
He's spending his friend's calculate for a hit crit.
Come on, Greer.
So strong.
Could be.
Another
He needs another blank. He needs another
I've never
blank.
seen anybody cheer for a blank so hard.
Heroic, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. He gets another stab at the cherry. I'm calling
3
natties.
blanks, I'm calling it.
Calling natties.
Oh,
Well done. Best upgrade in the game. Best upgrade in the game. Like I said, 10 points on
I'd pay
Fell.
for it every
I'll pay
time.
10 points for Heroic on Fell.
sounds like he's very happy about that outcome.
Best Heroic I've seen in a long time.
I've never seen anybody cheer for a blank so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I was cheering for a blank with him.
Is Suicide Guy actually going to come in Suicide Guy?
He's got a new lease on life. He's calibrating his bomb.
Just waiting for the mobile phone call in.
You need to put a turban on that guy.
Oh, so that's a big round. Grievous luckily escaping with his life.
Blow up.
Fly like a potato and pray he gets the right crit. Actor claiming that everything he did that round was skill. I am skeptical at
Dubious
best.
about this.
Dubious. I'm dubious about this. Yeah, Dash Rock. It's all potatoes. Miranda.
What is it about Dash, right? He's a wholesome ship. He was legal.
Wholesome, legal.
Ask Jaren in about 75 minutes.
Yeah.
So this big round. Lost Cover. It's got a bit of damage spread, but not enough.
So if
Needs
you're
to needs a big round.
one bank, one straight, and you leave him on the rock.
Yeah,
And you're going to line up this man right here.
an old mate.
Yeah, that's what I'd be
Comes
doing
in
this
there.
turn.
So
So now you're in a good
Greer. Maybe coming with the boost, the angle. I mean, Finn probably. Just one forward bump.
Yeah, it's not really got a lot of
It's not-
choices there. It's not
yeah.
a good spot.
It's not got a lot happening there.
Has he got any greens? Oh, sorry, blues big enough to get him off that? Or at least get his front
I think
nubs
one
off it.
forward or two forward.
He just needs to get his front nubs off it.
Yeah.
So you can get a focus for the next turn.
Maybe he banks.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Try and bank, get it off.
Try and bank.
It's 3 straight blue.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
3 straight blue would be alright.
I doubt it.
I think that po might be too far across though.
Can we get some gunboats in the chat for Dion's Heroic? Just a
I've not
weird
really
Afro
played-
Jack in the chat.
I'll take it.
There we go. There's the gunboats.
How many games have you had against CIS?
Oh, maybe a dozen?
I mean, I think I've had 3.
Yeah, I've had more than that. Maybe somewhere between half a dozen and a dozen, somewhere in there.
No, I honestly I can only think of 3 games where we played against them.
I personally think the person holding the dial sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
shots fired from Actor's son. I like it. I like it. Throwing shade with the best of us.
Did you not see it at the end of New Zealand Nationals? I was like sitting next to, I think it was Brad, shit talking my 15 minutes.
He's just ripping into him.
It's like, are you screwing me?
Bob Ross.
imagine
Oh, that's
this
the
guy?
painting guy.
I love it.
Can I just get a little bit of this? We're just going to draw a little bush over here.
Don't worry about him.
Love that Bob Ross guy.
I
Probably a
think a
bit too
1.
fast
Yeah,
for
I think
that.
a 1
Do they
might
have a
be
one?
better.
No, they don't have a one bank. One straight, one hard.
What?
Yeah, they got a really weird dial.
Even the Bombers? You're joking, right?
Wait. Do the Bombers have? No, that's right. We'll invest. We'll
We'll wait.
wait. We'll investigate. Grievous probably doing this. Just turn
Go
around
to.
there. Oh, they got a. Oh, it's red. Oh,
What the hell?
what is
How can
happening?
you have a red 1 hard, a 1 bank, and a white 2 bank?
My life is a
In
lie.
what world does that make sense? Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
So Grievous probably too hard. Oh, he's turning away. Oh, smart actually. He's going to pick the probably the sloop from Grievous. It's got about 18 minutes left in this game. Firmly in Actor's lead currently, but I feel like Dion can recover this. Gets his freebie. Yeah, white 1 hard. So good. So good.
How can you have a white 1 hard and a red 1 bank?
They're robots. They're robots. They do
So
what
you
they
tell me
want.
their processing power can process the hardest turn in the game, but the laziest turn in the game? No, sorry. It's too hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. So clever on. Ooh, does he slot it?
Oh.
Oh.
Penalty point.
So Poe bumped. Actors picked it. This could be bad. Why is Poe moving before, like...
Got ahead of themselves. It's all good.
I mean... Coward. It's true.
Runs away. Yeah, you're
It's
not
true.
wrong.
Actor playing thematically correct. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's an interesting design concept. I don't mind it.
Oh, no, it's good. It's
I don't
good to
mind
see
it.
some...
Who play tested this stuff?
Oh. I'm merely just saying it as a joke, but I think it's good. Like, it's good to have a bit of, like,
Bit of flavour.
uniqueness to something.
So shots, 1 hit from Poe. So slots it in on the
Suicide bomber.
suicide bomber, loses
Red.
a shield.
Red. Yep. I think it's shield. upgrade? It does.
I think so. Shield upgrade. Strangely.
Well, he takes damage. His ability is like involves taking damage on himself.
Ah, righto. Okay, so Greer, range 1 into the back of yellow. So he's going to need a good roll here. Optics for 2. Yellow.
Optics is doing work.
Actor missing the tray completely. Proving why he's one of the most frustrating players to play against. Natty City. See? Frustrating. So 1 shield off of Poe. It's not too bad. Here we go. So this is that is just what, Actor? Average? Average. Gifting some subs. I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good thing in
It's
Twitch.
a good thing. Whoa.
2 hits and a crit into 2 shields. So that's not too bad. That's actually probably not a bad.
Be alright.
What do the gifted subs mean?
You can give subscriptions. If you subscribe to the Twitch channel, you can give subscriptions to other people who are not subscribed.
Nice.
But that's what viewers do, and it's nothing what Dion does.
Excellent. So these guys are just sharing out the love. Very nice. Very nice. Sharing that good juju. Actor throwing out the probe.
Droid thing.
Probe droid?
Tank droid.
The what?
Dank.
The dank droid? I don't know how it's relevant because they're all kind of within target lock range of each other now.
Yeah,
so
I don't get it.
seems a
but-
bit silly.
Oh, you can jam off it.
Oh, okay, you can jam off it. That's pretty cool.
Can any of those guys jam?
I don't know.
Let me check.
Not this one. There is a bomber who can jam on the subs.
Oh, okay. None of these ones can, apparently. So we've got 13 minutes left in the game, so... This boy's dropping subs in the chat. Get some gunboats for the subs. How about we get some gunboats from the subs? Because if you're a sub, you can gunboat. There they are. Very nice. So this
So-
round, I know we're not talking a lot about the X-Wing this round, but I mean, Actor probably going to Finn probably K-turn.
I'll show you. If I'm actor, one hard, spin that guy that way, and do they have T rolls?
Yeah, it's a 2T roll, I think,
I'd probably do a 2T roll, slot in there, and move him
to block Poe. So what are you? You're probably looking at Poe
2 turning down.
3 bank, 3 bank.
Which is good. Like you want.
Does he have black one? He doesn't have black one. Okay, sorry. No black one. 4 straight. 4 straight. So that guy has to move.
There's nothing you can do to.
But
block
with
that
11
full
minutes
straight.
left in the game,
Needs to
probably
K-turn.
got to get in there.
Yes, K-turn.
So needs a K-turn or Talon roll maybe out of some of those.
No, the
hard-
Talon roll I don't think will help him. The Talon roll will line him up on in line with that rock or the gas cloud.
Yeah, he's got to chase points. So some of these guys are pretty low. So, or what happens when he runs into that weird thing? The dank droid does disappear?
Oh,
Does
you
he?
roll a focus or something. He doesn't stop your actions or anything.
Does it stop him like moving like a
No,
normal ship?
No.
So, hear me out. Turns up. Hunts down Grievous.
Grievous is going to go left though. He's not going to get Grievous there.
Yeah, true.
Grievous will turn
True.
and boost.
He's going to turn and burn. 10 minutes left in the game. It's 10 minutes left, boys. Just in case you're wondering.
So yeah, Greer's doing a 2 bank. He's going to try and get some range 1 shots. Poe has to. It was 11,
Oh,
49.
49.
So he needs to. He's not really in a position to kill Grievous, to be honest.
Hey, Dion, you're exactly 2 bombers behind. Well, not exactly, but you get the gist. Do we penalty point ourselves for that?
Yeah, load him on.
Yeah, I had to assign a penalty point to myself. Greer in a good position.
So if I'm
this turn.
Dion, you have to get. I'm Dion. This guy has to die this turn.
Yeah, he's in a top
3
position.
health. He has to go.
Hear me out.
Possibly the hardest
Is he
one
on the
for him
rock?
to get.
Is he on the rock?
That guy? No.
Just off the rock. So, hear me out. Hear me out. Actor. T-roll. Turn. Hard one.
Do you think he sees it?
I don't know.
His Greer's 2 banking up.
Yeah,
He has to go aggressive.
yeah.
Do you think he sees it?
I don't know.
Let's see if he sees it.
That would seal it. If he can pull this off, that would seal it. And then you just
Bring him onto the rock.
you block with him.
He doesn't have shots. Sorry.
Yeah, we just block with him. So
One forward block. Yeah.
see if he sees it.
rough because Actor's got 2 different traps he can spring this round.
Yeah.
I think the one you said is better. Because Poe's in a little bit of a harder position to lock down.
I'm just going to find out.
No. No.
Actor has not.
Done something. I'm very confused by that.
Yellow is the. He's not damaged. Actor
Reloading.
reloading.
Not sure if that's the right call with 8 minutes ago.
Well, he
He's
can,
in front. Like,
he can just
whatever,
turn around
does
and put
whatever
his
he
foot
wants.
on throat. Wee. Tier 1 sub for Brad. Joy, man. So, Actor, I guess, knows he's in front, so he can just chill and reload and
Yeah, there's no hurry for him. Doesn't have that same fiery blood that you and I have.
get some gunboats for this man who's gifting out subs. We can get some gunboats for that man. Or girl, I don't know. Or,
I personally would have put the foot on the throat on Greer this turn.
yeah,
I would have
absolutely.
possibly killed Greer. Because if he kills Greer, that's
I mean, look where
it's
Greer
over.
ended
It's
up.
over.
Look where Greer ended up, mate. Like, boom, if old mate turned that way, old mate turned that way,
He just
old
Greer's-
mate
he'd be
talon
dead.
rolled to there.
He'd be dead.
Remove. You just remove bodies.
And if he kills Greer, he'd be
In front on points. Dion couldn't remove enough to cover.
unassailable.
Yeah,
Jesus, warm in here.
it's very warm, eh? It's amazing. I feel like an ESPN commentator. I can gift you my vision of X-Wing onto
Yep.
the
How
stream.
we would win this turn.
How we would win this game this term.
And like what you were talking about here is a very good lesson in not tunnel visioning.
Yeah, looking at the overall part of the game, your win conditions, not tunnel visioning. Yeah, like you get three shields on Poe. A lot of players just turn on him and
They
chase
go
him.
for him.
That's a mistake. See, there's Poe, big 3 bank and
Gone.
boost away.
It's gone.
So you're chasing. You're not yeah.
I'm going to say Dion got away extremely luckily this turn.
Grievous might have shots on Greer though. But
Maybe. If Grievous does, though, it's dangerous, though, because Grievous will roll 3 hits from that with his ability. Like, he will roll it.
oh, he's looking at 2-3 hits.
I mean, if it goes extremely poorly, Finn takes a hit, Greer kills.
I probably would have K-turned with spending
So he's not worried about the attack from Greer.
2 damage on Green. Green's on 1 health left, but didn't K-turn with Finn.
This is from Red to Finn.
Finn immortal as usual. And we've skipped over Grievous's shot. Grievous range 3. Gets a reroll. So 2 hits. That's enough. No, natties.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Natties. Is there a natties button here?
I wish.
Can we get some natties in the chat?
Nutties.
Yeah, all for gifting out subs like a madman. Crazy.
It's too good.
It's good. Get some gunboats for Ulfric again. He's our boy. So Actor probably missing a prime opportunity there.
He could
I
have
think.
won off that turn.
especially with these guys moving away from
They're
the
away.
fight.
They're out of the fight. You would have won straight from there.
You get 4 minutes. So
Are you wanting to fly this? Don't.
no.
Don't.
Vernon coming to us for squad advice and getting soundly rebuffed. Back to the drawing board, mate.
Back to the drawing board.
So let's hoping for Dion here. So really, he's got to get Poe in.
2-turn boost.
Two-turn
flank
boost.
the-
Finn,
Just K.
K-turn, set the
K, get
dial,
back in the
get an
turn.
extra round in. So Finn can just one forward and delete next round.
Greer is going to do it too hard.
Oh, Greer's still alive. Oh, I mean, Greer, yeah, too hard.
Just too hard.
Greer. Greer's going to go for green. He's going to go for green.
No, Greer's going to go for Grievous. It's 30 points in Grievous.
True.
For
True,
that,
true,
for that
true.
last 2 points is 30 points. Versus killing Green will only give him 16.
30 points takes it to 76, 79.
Very close.
And if Poe can sink green,
Ooh.
that's a game. So
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Grievous. So let's go to red. So old mate needs to kill here, and Poe needing
That.
to go there.
Does that, he wins. That being said, if Actor puts one more damage into Poe, it's
So
over.
46 plus, what, 46? Take him to 92. It's game Dion.
If Poe takes one more damage, it's over.
Yeah.
But I'd risk it.
I'd risk it.
I'd
Well,
absolutely
you're losing.
risk it.
Poe takes no more damage, he loses. So
That's right.
Because I'm a nice person, one of the mac and cheese doesn't have bacon. The actor and the Singapore guy. Oh, the Singapore guys.
Oh, Singapore guys are all coming with soup. I know that much.
Yeah, but I don't know if they
Well, Actor, you'll just have to eat the whole thing, mate. Okay, alright. You can eat the other half.
so
I'm not that big of a fan of bacon, to be
actor
honest.
K-turning. He's doing his K-turns.
Yep.
He's got yellow out of dodge. Grievous. What does Grievous do this round?
So Green's open for the kill.